Photographers, do you want to know how to make a custom image wrap cover without dealing with downloading templates, searching around the internet, and maybe having to re-download that template because you increased or decreased the page count? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Let's dive in and show you how to design a cover just like this. You'll notice that the text is within the bounds of the wrap around the cover. We've got print on the spine and we've got a logo on the back. So there's a lot going on and there's a lot that could go wrong if you're using another piece of software and don't have all of these tools at your disposal. So let's show you how to design this very easily and order direct to Miller's. In the design wizard, I'm going to go ahead and design a new album. We're going to design a 12 by 12 album. And for the template, we're going to choose a custom image cover for 30 to 40 pages. And this is what makes things so difficult for designing a custom image wrap, because the spine thickness changes the more pages you put in the album. So we have all of the templates loaded in here, making it super easy. And even if your clients add some pages or remove some pages, you can just change that cover template with a few clicks without having to re-download. So I have 46 pages. Let's go ahead and design a 44-page album. Let's do 70 images, and let's go ahead and click Design Project. Okay, so the album is mostly designed. I'm going to double click the cover. Obviously, we don't want this as the cover. Remember that you can always tag images to be the cover, but let's go ahead and scroll through and find that cover image that we want. So let's go ahead and here we go. Let's drop that in there. Now we'll notice she is on the spine. So I'm going to click there, click down here and zoom in on that image and find the exact crop that we want. I'm going to bring it right down here so we have some space for the text. Now let's go ahead and start adding text. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to change the text color to white so it stands out more. And then I'm going to change my font. Now, you'll notice I have a heart here for my favorite fonts. Remember, you can search through your fonts and just click the heart to save a font to be at your top. So if you have 5 fonts you use all the time, just favorite them and they will always be there. And then let's go ahead and change this. Let's edit the font, the Johnson's. And now let's go ahead and we're going to size that down and we're going to bring that right over here. Probably want to reduce the size of that a little bit. Let's move it centered within that box, and you can move the font anywhere you like. This little grab handle will let you move it. Now let's go ahead and add the date. So let's go ahead and add the date of the wedding. Let's go ahead and put August 31st, 2024. And we'll go ahead and make that white also. Now, how do we rotate it? Right here, there's this little rotate icon. We can rotate that there. And let's bring this down. And obviously we need to reduce the size to make it fit. Now here, if you can see, we have the center is actually right there. So we want to center that within that spine. So these middle black lines, that is the showing spine. And then these 2 black lines just to the right of it, that's the indent in an album. You have that indent right next to the spine that lets that album cover fold. Now, how do we get our logo? If I click down here, this is all of the PNGs that you have saved. Now, remember, you can bring in any of these. These are included in all of the templates from the design library. But when you click add photos, or you can drag them in there, if it is a PNG, it will drop in here. So you can see I have a few sample logos here. I'm going to drop that PNG in there, and then you can just size it and move it wherever you like. This wedding was by Dark Roo, so there's your logo. And it's super flexible. So for example, let's drop this in here, and this is black, right? Well, let's go ahead and put a white overlay cover on top of that. So if you have a black logo and you don't want to resave it out to be white in Photoshop, you can do that right there. And now you are ready to go. Just as a reminder, this opaque area around the edge, this will be folded underneath that album cover. So it's only everything in the black dotted line that will be showing on the front of the album cover. So for example, that thumb sticking out right there probably is not the best. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom in just a touch more to get that thumb underneath that fold so you don't have just a weird thumb sticking out. There we go, right? So a very easy way to zoom in, move things around. Now let's go ahead and get ready to order. You'll notice that the cover template I've chosen requires 42 to 46 pages are required in this album, but I only have 40 pages. And this is why ordering direct is so important. If I click order direct, and it's going to verify, and it found my error. Now, if you're using another piece of software, you're going to have to go back to Miller's Lab, re-download the template, save it out, load it into your software. But all I need to do is click edit, go to cover, and then I just go to the custom cover that has 38 to 40 pages, resave everything else. And now when I click order direct from lab, it's going to check everything for me. And I just go through the process of ordering direct right within Fundy Designer. I hope this tutorial helped you out, and now you have the confidence to order a custom photo wrap cover, because these things are amazing and you can design whatever you want. If you like this tutorial, be sure to hit like and subscribe, because we'll keep bringing them to you.